All right, well let's dive into the topic of the week, which is a Last of Us season 2 episode 5 review. So this is the one that we this is after basically the like kind of the Nora episode where we got
Yep.
to look at the Nora getting killed. How did you like it?
I really liked it. I thought it was
Yeah.
great. Yeah, thought the direction this episode was really good. Um, it feels a little bit rushed. Like it feels like
It
they're
does.
going through things a bit fast,
Yeah.
and Ellie's definitely not as violent as she was at this point in the game. I mean, and that's kind of because the game has to be a game, right? You have to kill things. You have
Yeah,
to
it feels
have compelling
more
gameplay.
rounded, I guess.
Yeah, it feels more realistic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I love the scene wherever they're walking, like they after Dina just like I mean we said it before, but like she is like the just awesome for just pushing the she's like the catalyst for like pushing the story forward.
She's carrying the show.
Like yeah, if she wasn't there, like I mean Ellie would be screwed. But I love the scene after she triangulated the where they are, or like the basic location of them, and they're walking and they see the Seraphites that got killed, and they're like, whoa, like maybe we're way over our head, and they have like that, they finally have that moment of like, okay, should we just go back, is it actually worth it? And obviously they continue to push forward, but I really like that scene. I feel like that scene was needed.
Yeah.
Just because, yeah, it just makes sense.
Yeah. There's definitely been like a lack of reflection up until this point, and like almost a lack of Joel grief. But I get that it's been 3 months in the show, which is a lot different from the game. So like it's less hot on everyone's mind. I mean, I know that's the point of this journey, but maybe it's something that they're trying to slow burn rather than have Ellie come out the gate, going on this rampage. Like you kind of see it when she's talking to Nora at the end. You see the rage. I mean,
that's like the first, that's the first time you kind of see it, because like up until that point, I mean, obviously they had the scene with the, Dina revealing she was pregnant. Like in the game, she was like, you're a burden now. And this one's very opposite. It was very, I mean, I enjoyed it, but it was more goofy, I guess, from Ellie's reaction. And then even up until the point of them like, haha and kind of joking around, and then they come across the Seraphites, and you're like, oh yeah, we're
like,
super, yeah, it's super real. Like maybe we should turn around. It's not worth the trouble. But in the game, I mean, they joked around a lot too. I mean, so it's not like it's uncharacteristic for these people, for these characters. But yeah, I just feel like they needed that moment of reflection of maybe we should turn around. But I'm glad, it did feel like Jesse came out of nowhere to save them. That was a little weird.
Like a cop out a little bit.
Yeah.
Like,
but
really?
but I'm happy that they're there, because we have to get Tommy's like the ghost of Seattle. Like we have to have him like go crazy, and hopefully
that'll probably be in season 3, right?
Yeah, it probably will be,
because you see that when you're playing Zabby.
Yeah.
God, that was a crazy chapter, a crazy part of the game.
Yeah. So now that he's there, like I'm pretty sure we're gonna get that version of Tommy, because obviously in the game it's like Tommy's with you, right? Up until this point in the game.
I think you're like following his trail.
Okay, so that's right.
Like right behind
him. He set out first. Okay. So they just flip flopped it in the show, but so yeah, I mean, I love that scene of them sneaking into the trying to get into the hospital, but sneaking around, and then like the stalkers they're just so creepy, man.
Dude, like freaking menacing. Yeah, those are creepy.
Yeah,
that was Jesse did come out of nowhere. It didn't really make any sense how he even got there, how he knew they were there, how he
I
Was
mean,
it
he
able to
did
kill
say
all those
he did say
stalkers?
he saw the map, left
Yeah, yeah,
behind,
okay.
but it's like I don't know. It was just too good of timing.
Yeah,
But someone's got to save the day.
yeah. I mean,
Uh,
that
and,
that
and again,
whole
and again, maybe it. I mean, they had that conversation too. It's like, what if I didn't show up? Like, oh, we've been fine, and he's like, up until this point, and then it's like, okay, so
right.
I like that interaction. But yeah, it was a little bit convenient.
It was very much like a TV show moment.
Absolutely, yeah,
Yeah. But that whole sequence of them escaping and going into the forest and coming across the Seraphites, who then proceed to shoot Dina with an arrow,
yeah,
and Jesse takes her off. And then Ellie sees was it the hospital?
hospital, yeah,
Yeah, sees the hospital and then gets tunnel vision. It's like, all right, I gotta go.
yeah.
I gotta
Well,
go find
I was
Laura.
wondering because like in the game, she's by herself at that point. So I was wondering if they were gonna split off at some point. We'd seen the trailer before, so we kind of figured that. But I mean,
Mhm.
watching that dude get gutted was disgusting.
Yeah, I mean that was like almost exactly like the trailer for the
Yeah,
game, like one
yeah,
of the first
brutal.
trailers.
Um, yeah, I mean the whole Nora interaction, like that whole scene was kind of like play for play from the game. It's like
Hmm.
kind of she was Nora was saying, yeah, at first you're like, oh, maybe she didn't
Maybe
want to
she's gonna,
kill
yeah.
him, and then she's like, and then he cried like a little bitch, and blah blah blah, and that was it.
And then you go into
And
B
then it
two,
was, yeah, and then it was because this is the first time they the spores got introduced, right?
right? And I felt like this worked. Like them
Yeah,
introducing the spores now was a really good idea. Like it has had a lot more impact, and like they were able to do. I feel like do a lot visually
yeah,
with that scene.
yeah.
Like it looked disgusting down there.
Oh yeah, with like the way they were breathing it out. 'Cause I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
if they do. They do that in the game? Like, is it the actual person breathing out the spores?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if
Yeah,
it's like the actual infected person breathing out the spores or
but
not.
I mean that was cool. If it's not, if it's different from the game, and in the game it's just like the fungus, spewing out the spores. I like the way they did it in the show because
Mhm.
it looks, like you said, just
Just
disgusting.
gross. Yeah. Okay. So when they were down there and I guess she had heard where Nora, like she had like heard Nora was somewhere. She
Yeah,
went and flipped the light. Was she turning on a red? Like, what was the goal? Was she just turning on a
I
light?
think she was. Yeah, I think she was just turning on like the backup power and like,
Okay.
and the backup power. It's not like a normal light. It's just like a red like.
Okay. Had to farm some aura a little bit.
Yeah, that's how it is in the game too. Like it was had the
Yeah.
red. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just farming, aura farming real
Just
quick.
aura farming.
But yeah, I mean the whole the end scene was like play for play from the game.
Yep.
Um,
And
yeah,
really
no,
well done. I think
yeah,
this is like the first time that Ellie has been somewhat menacing.
yeah.
And I don't think it was as menacing as she was in the game,
No, no, absolutely not.
even so, but it's still something. And you can start to see the gears turn, especially when uh, Nora was telling her what happened back at the hospital with Joel. And she was like, "Yeah, I know." And like, "Oh shit, she
Yeah,
knew. She
yeah.
didn't care, or whatever, or she did. Now she doesn't."
You're a piece of shit. And then obviously it ends with Mr. Handsome coming back, just aura farming the hell out of that scene. Hey,
Hey,
it's like,
so
damn it, we've missed you.
I miss you so much. So we know. I mean, I feel like at this point we know how the season is going to end. Because next week is going to be the flashback, and then I feel like it's going to end with a specific encounter. I don't want to spoil anything too much, but obviously
So,
you could
so
guess.
you think they're going to end it with that?
I think they'll end it with. I think they'll end it in the theater, like almost like line like bar for bar with the game.
Because I get, yeah, because I guess like in the game, like you play like day one, day two with Ellie, and then the thing happens, and then you play day one, day two with Abby, and then you play day three with Ellie, and then something like that.
I think you play. I think you play day 3 with both. I think it's
Okay.
day 1, 2, 3 with Ellie, and then you do the same for Abby.
Okay.
I think.
So, yeah, maybe I can't remember. It's so much like
It's a lot of back and forth.
yeah, it's a lot of switching. It's like yeah, I can't remember if you played day 1, day 2. Maybe
Okay.
you do.
I have it up right here.
Okay.
Um,
So spoilers for the game, right?
yeah, I'm just gonna give like it's just gonna be like overarching
Okay.
themes. Seattle day 1, day 2, day 3.
So you get the scene where Ellie confronts Mel and Owen. Is that day 3?
Yeah, yeah,
With Ellie?
in the aquarium.
Yeah, in the
Yeah,
aquarium.
yep.
Okay.
And then it goes to Seattle day 1, day 2, day 3.
And then the scene happens in the theater, and then you jump to Abby day 1, right? 2
Yeah.
and 3, and then everything meets. Okay. So yeah, maybe it'll yeah. So yeah, I assume yeah it'll do the confrontation with Mel and Owen, and then it'll end when
Man, that's a lot to get through.
I don't know. I feel like they've like you said they've kind of felt a little bit rushed. Yeah, I don't know. That's yeah, it's a lot to pack in one
Unless the
episode.
next episode isn't like a full flashback episode, it has some current events happening, but
Yeah, that's a possibility.
I don't know. Or maybe the season finale is just like an hour and a half long.
It could be. Yeah, it could be.
And they just fit it all in.
We'll
But
see.
I'm
I'm
excited.
excited
Yeah.
to see. Yeah, I'm excited to see how it play out. So yeah, I thought it was a great episode. This season has been. I did actually this last week. I did go back and watch all of season 1 again. I will say I probably do like season 1 better so far.
Yeah,
You
I'd
know,
agree.
we'll see how season 2 ends. The only thing I didn't like about season 1, which I mean, episode 3 with Frank and Bill was again just the fucking heart wrenching episode, but still holds up amazingly well.
Mhm.
But when they get to Kansas City and you're dealing with Kathleen, I thought her character was a little bit. I'm not cringy is not the word, but like I understand her motivations with wanting to get revenge for her brother, but it's like you literally put the entire like you killed everybody for nothing. Like it just I don't know.
Wait, sorry, remind me of Kansas City.
So Kansas City, it starts whenever.
Is that like episode 4?
4? I think episode 4. It's episode 4 and 5 because that's with like Henry and Sam.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So like her character itself, and I don't know if it was just the actress's portrayal of her. I just didn't love her character. I thought
Is that the girl from 2.5 Men? I can't.
I'm not sure, but I don't know. Her character didn't really seem like menacing. It just felt it's like why are we following this person? Like it just doesn't make any
Right.
sense.
I do remember not loving. Okay, yeah, it is Kathleen Coughlin.
Yeah.
Wait, played by Melanie Linsky. Okay, yeah, she was in
Yeah.
2.5 Men.
Yeah, I just didn't love like.
Yeah,
her
that was
her
kind of a weird
character.
episode. Coming off of Bill and Ted, if that's the cadence that I remember. Coming off of Bill and Ted.
Bill and Frank.
Bill and Ted. Bill and Frank. Wait, what is Bill and Ted? Is that a movie?
Yeah, Bill and Ted's like Great Adventure. Or like whatever. It's like with Keanu Reeves and
Keanu Reeves. Anyways, coming off of Bill and Frank and then going straight to that, and that one not having like a ton going on that episode. The 5th episode was really good.
Yeah,
with Henry, but yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's a little weird.
Yeah, that was like the only part I did not like too much, but other than that, like it was a great season. So, so yeah, we'll talk about episode 6 next week and so on and so forth. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Consider subscribing to the channel. I'll let YouTube algorithm pick one of my videos below for you guys to watch. Give it a click, and I hope you enjoy. And I will see you in the next video.